In this video, I'll show you how to change colors in rows. So right now I have started crocheting in rows and I've crocheted in this blue yarn. And let's say the pattern says in the next row, I need to switch to this orange yarn. And that's why I have paused before I crochet the very last stitch in this current row. I have just been doing a bunch of single crochet stitches. So the next stitch is also going to be a single crochet stitch, but I'm only going to do half of it. So what I mean by that is I'm going to stick my hook into the next hole, yarn over, bring that yarn back through that hole so I have 2 loops on the hook. And then I'm going to pause, pick up my new color yarn, and drape it over the hook so that the yarn tail, the cut off piece of yarn, is in front of the hook and closer to me. See? And I'm going to also hold on to the new yarn to give it some tension so that I can bring that yarn through both loops on the hook. So now I've got 1 loop of the new color yarn on my hook. And sometimes when I do this, the loops of the old yarn get a little loose, so I just like to pull on the working yarn of the old yarn to get it a little tighter and neater. So now we switch colors and now we need to crochet the next row so that all of this stays in place. So just like you crochet any other row with single crochet stitches, you're going to do the chain 1, and now you're doing it in this new color, and then turn your piece. And you're going to keep on crocheting with this new color. And the difference now for this very first row in the new color is that instead of only putting your hook under the stitch in the previous row, you also want to crochet over the new color's yarn tail. So we're going to drape that over the hook as well. And you also want to crochet over the old color's working yarn. So I'm going to grab that and drape that over my hook too. So now it looks like a jumble of yarn. It should look like you've got 5 strands of yarn on the hook. You got the old color's working yarn, the new color's yarn tail, the stitch that you just put your hook under, and the loop on your hook that was already there of the new color. So we're going to yarn over and bring that yarn under everything besides that last new color loop on your hook. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over on top of or above these extra yarn strands. So above the yarn tail of the new color and the old color's working yarn, and then pull that yarn through both loops on the hook. And you're going to keep on crocheting at least, I would say, 10 single crochet stitches over these extra 2 strands of yarn to make sure that your new color is nice and secure and your piece won't unravel. So I'm doing it real quick, but I'll do it again real slow to show you what I mean. So stick your hook under the next stitch. Make sure that the new color's yarn tail and the old color's working yarn are also on top of your hook. Yarn over and pull through everything besides that original loop of the new color that's on your hook. Yarn over again, pull through both loops on the hook. And once you've crocheted over at least 10 single crochet stitches, I would say your yarn's pretty secure, so you can go ahead and cut the old color's working yarn to turn it into a yarn tail. And you just go on from here.